Hopefully you guys had a great Friday and Monday. I hope you guys were able to complete your packet. And if you had like some dire questions, if you send me an email, that's totally fine. And I will be able to answer them when I get back. The first thing we are going to do, I guess not the first thing, but the thing we are going to do today is we are going to talk about scale drawings coming to geometry. So we are on lesson 10-1 and we are starting our geometry lesson. So if I look at example 1, my page numbers, just FYI, are going to be different than yours. I do not have an extra workbook of your guys's, so I am using my Math 7 workbook. So example 1 says, the island in the blueprint is 6 inches long. What is the actual length of the island in the kitchen? So I am given that my island, my scale, I hope you can see that, yeah. My scale is 1 inch equals 1.5 feet. So I'm going to come over here. I'm writing a proportion. 1.5 feet over 1 inch gives me, I'm trying to figure it out for 6 inches. Here, I would cross multiply and divide. This is a proportion just like any other time. 1.5 times 6 gives me 9 feet. My final answer should be 9 feet. There are multiple ways you could have done this. You could have used the number line. You could have made a proportion. You also could have done, like, 1 inch is super easy to deal with. You could have just known 1.5 feet times however many inches there are, 6, and that would have also gotten you 9. Okay, let's look at the try it. I want you guys to read this, go through it. I'll give you a few minutes to work on that. Hopefully you guys have now come up with the answer on this. We're gonna go over it. It says, what is the actual width W of the island if the width of the drawing is 2.5 inches? You could have used these blocks. I'm just going to write it over here just like how the boxes would have. So I know that, what is my scale? 1.5 feet is 1 inch. And now I'm calculating for 2.5 inches. Going to cross multiply and divide. I'm divided by 1, so that's pretty simple. 1.5 times 2.5 gives me 3.75. And that is 3.75 feet. Okay, let's look at example 2. Example 2 says, what is the area in square yards of the deck represented by the scale drawing? So I'm given 8 centimeters and 16 centimeters. And my scale is 1 centimeter equals 2 yards. The first thing I need to do is get the actual measurements of my deck. So in order to do that, I'm gonna write it up here. They don't really give me much space. I'm gonna write it up here. 2 yards is 1 centimeter. And I'm given 8 centimeters. So now I'd cross multiply. I'm pretty sure we know 2 times 8 is 16 yards. That's for this. I can write it here if I want to. And then for this one, I'm going to go 2 yards is 1 centimeter. I'm going to put it over 16 should go there. Ooh, for my centimeters. 2 times 16, we should all know that that is 32. And that's 32 centimeters. Nope, yards, sorry. Okay, and then the last thing I need to do is, I'm now given these measurements. So I find the area of a rectangle is to do length times width. Whoa, nope, it's base times height. My base is 32 times 16, which gives me 512 yards. Okay, now that we have solved example 2, oh, don't look. I want you guys to go through example 3 by yourselves, and then I want you to do the try it, and after that, you will answer, you will answer questions 4 through 10. If you have any questions, let me know. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will be back. I hope you had a great time with the sub. Please, please, please be nice to her for the rest of today. And I'm sure you guys are doing fantastic. But if you have anything to let me know of, please do. And I will see you all tomorrow.